can get to this match.
And maybe this match right here, yes, indeed. Familiar music here as Cambodian's greatest export is in the building.
Pure Evil Prince Lee.
Prince Lee once more making his way out here, looking to take the fight to his opponent, Jack Calloway. Lee looking to get back in the win column here tonight at the expense of the X Factor. But Dan, the X Factor is rolling high on that momentum wave here in Texas Contender Series.
Absolutely, after winning that exposed turnbuckle match last week at Super Texas Contender Series 4.
The
Jack
first
Calloway,
ever.
Yeah, first ever in the history of all of wrestling, mind you.
The first. Bullseyes in the eyes of Prince Lee. Prince Lee, we usually see a more smiley, almost like a better than you type of persona from him, but I see a look of seriousness, a look in his eyes that I haven't seen yet here in Contender Series from Prince Lee.
Me either, I like it. I want to see what he could do with that. I mean, he seems a little extra motivated tonight. He knows that he knows that there's an X on the back of Jack Calloway, as well as many X's on his trunks.
The X Factor, as Calloway calls himself. X might as well mark the spot. Like I said, all the impact and punishment sustained in that matchup and the exposed turnbuckles going to be difficult for Calloway to be 100% in this matchup. As Prince Lee with a shoulder tackle taking down Calloway. Oh, and there, Calloway going for a drop down, and Lee jumps right on with a side headlock and a boot to the face from the X Factor. High springing elbow drop from Calloway. Here's a cover, center of the ring. Only a 2 count as this match continues on.
Jack Calloway just showing why he is so adored here at the Houston Premier Arena. They love the high-flying action. Whoa! And he held on to that fisherman suplex into a pin.
And the referee right there spotting Lee's shoulders not quite down. Only a 1 count there.
A little too early in this matchup, really, to take everything out of Lee. You never know what could happen, but...
Oh, Prince Lee stomping on that lower back right there. As we mentioned, Jack Calloway sustained a lot of punishment last week, so every shot that Prince Lee takes on him is going to be just that much more out of Jack Calloway's energy.
Absolutely, and like I said before, Prince Lee knows this.
And now standing both on the apron,
Whoa!
picks him up and DDTs him right on the apron. My goodness.
Great strategy by Prince Lee, taking advantage of his beat-up opponent right now, throwing him back in the ring. I probably
Now,
would've given him a
smart
little
Prince
more.
Lee going for a cover, center of the ring. Only a 2 count there. Jack Calloway sustaining that DDT on the apron, the hardest part of the ring, and there you see him holding his head.
Well, you know, it's not just taking the DDT on the ring, it's also falling down to the ground. And like we said before, those mats, those are
Thin, they're very thin. They don't provide a whole lot of protection on that concrete floor.
mat in name only because there's no better word for it.
Oh, Calloway absolutely reeling in the corner, and Lee just attacking like a predator to its prey. Abiding the referee's count and jumping in for a splash and following it up with a flurry of offensive strikes. Snapmares Calloway out of the corner and kicking him square into the back. Oh, a big monster drop kick right there in the center of the ring cover. That could take Calloway out.
Prince Lee's been able to string together his offense in such a way that it's not given Jack Calloway much reprieve. Prince Lee is on this kid.
Like white on rice.
Absolutely. Knee in the back, stretching out those shoulders.
Prince Lee absolutely wasting no time, not wasting any movement, not wasting any offensive maneuvers here in this contest tonight. You hear that, audience, trying to get Jack Calloway, but he's pulled down by his hair. That long hair of Calloway.
No, that's something you got to be prepared for if you have long hair in this industry.
In the center of the ring is Prince Lee, stretching out those arms, pulling on that shoulder socket.
Prince Lee's strategy so far has been to go, whoa,
Oh my.
attack every body part of Jack Calloway,
Calloway
who finally got a little bit of respite. Back elbow
just
to Prince Lee.
creating a little bit of space there momentarily, and now a backstabber from the middle ropes from Prince Lee. This has got to be it right here. As Lee goes for a cover, the shoulders are down, and only a 2 count.
If Lee was able to position Jack Calloway a little bit better on that pinfall attempt, we could have seen the end of the match right there.
Now Prince Lee just absolutely wearing down Calloway as he applies this headlock right here.
Lee having some words with the audience as well. This goes to show how talented he is, that he's able to wrestle a match and talk trash to the HPA faithful.
And now just following it up with clubbing blows, those forearms connecting with the side of the face and wrenching down once more. Referee checking on Calloway.
Jack might be limp here.
Oh, arm stopped at 3. There you see Calloway's face, his eyes opening up wide.
X Factor's fighting up here.
Shots to the midsection. Lee trying to put Calloway back down on the mat.
Jack trying to make something happen, but it ain't.
Has him hooked right now. Calloway able to block off whatever maneuver. And now Lee does the same thing. Both trading it back and forth, trying to look for that offensive maneuver, and it goes Calloway's way and hits a vertical suplex on Prince Lee. But Dan, that might have been everything that's left that Calloway had.
I was just about to say, Trent, that gas tank has got to be on empty for Jack Calloway right now. Prince Lee slaps the taste out of Jack Calloway's mouth, and both of them strike exchange in the middle of the ring.
Fighting back up to their feet. Lee with a kick to the midsection. Oh, and one kick to the side of the head. Calloway is reeling right now. Into the corner he goes. Oh, firing out of it with a clothesline. Back elbow from the X Factor. feeling a little bit of momentum off the ropes. He goes with a sling blade onto Prince Lee. There's a cover. Could Calloway do it?
Whoa!
My goodness. Calloway almost pulled out an upset, if you will, with how this matchup has been going. And now taunting Prince Lee, telling him to get up. He has him lined up, measuring up. Ducking a clothesline is Calloway. Oh, Lee right there, able to rake the eyes. The referee didn't see it. And a big offensive maneuver sending Calloway down. This match is over. Oh, but Calloway kicked out. And there you see Calloway still blinded by the rake of the eyes that Prince Lee did. And Dan, if you can't see your opponent, you can't really do much in a matchup.
No, it's all by feel. And right now, what he feels is being on Prince Lee's back.
And there's a roll-up by Calloway. Sunset flip, kicks out at 2. Ducking the clothesline. Has him up, Blue Thunderbomb, powering him down. Here's a cover.
Whoa.
Oh my, that's closest than the last time. Calloway, a little frustrated, was hoping that was it, but he goes back into the corner and now stomping, begging Prince Lee to get up. What does Calloway have in mind? Oh, kicking him right in the face, there it is. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Calloway is victorious once more, keeping his momentum going here at Texas Contender Series.
Your winner, the X Factor, Jack Calloway.
Another impressive victory from Jack Calloway. Certainly, he's got to be thinking bigger and better things. Jack Calloway, I know we talked a lot about Dustin Wynn's win streak, but Jack Calloway, of course, on quite the roll here, 2024, as my broadcast colleague, Mr. Trent Gilboa, has left me. So does me, all alone here on commentary, as Jack Calloway leaves the ring. Of course, he said, if you are following us on social media, then you would have seen that we are about to hear, I believe, from Mr. Kenny Calypso.